Want me to share a secret with you? Well, I'm going to share with you in this video how to start a VA recruitment company. Yes, you can start a company just like mine called Outsourcing Angel, where we provide VA recruitment for companies around the world, such as Australia, US, Canada, etc. We provide virtual assistants from the Philippines to do work such as marketing, admin, support, etc. And I get to work from home. I get to earn a recurring income every single month without doing, no, I wouldn't say without doing anything. It's just once you've made the sale, you're able to earn that ongoing income rather than other online businesses where you have to keep making a sale and the project ends and then you got to get another sale. So I want to share with you how to actually start a VA recruitment company. And for those of you who don't know who I am Lynn Peretti, mother of three and a serial entrepreneur. And my job on this channel is to help you achieve time and financial freedom. But if you're new here, please support me by pressing the subscribe button and the bell next to it. Okay, so let me get straight into how I actually started my VA recruitment company. So in my previous video, I shared with you how I started an outsourcing business. Whatever the clients want, whether it's a website or SEO project, I get it done by someone else from overseas. And it started off as a project-based thing. So I would get the money from the client, get it done by the outsourced provider, and I'm project managing and liaising in between. I eventually hired these people in-house, part-time or full-time to work with me. But basically I provided services that I didn't need to have the skills or the time to do because someone else was doing it for me. But what I did a few years later after I started that business was I came up with a better idea. I said, okay, what if I removed myself from the model? What if I just hired those outsourced providers for the clients? So if someone said, I want someone to help with social media marketing or email marketing and some other things in their business like CRM support or customer service support, that becomes like a role. And so what I do is I then help them hire someone from the Philippines to do that job for them. And they're able to pay, as low as like $11 an hour. And they work directly with the client. So in my outsourcing business, because I was project managing in between, the clients were paying a higher price. So I added the contractor's rate with my rate to project manage. So the clients would pay a higher fee, maybe $40, $50 an hour, versus a VA recruitment model where they get to pay like $11 an hour and they get to work directly with these talented and skillful and reliable people anyway. And what I found when I did this model was that it created a secure business. So with the outsourcing model, when I was doing project-based, it's a lot harder because you make money for the clients that you have or the projects that you have. When that project ends, when a website project's ended, you got to get another website project from someone else, or hopefully the same client came back for another website project. Whereas the VA recruitment business, it allows me to make money on a monthly income because the clients would pay us a monthly fee and we would pay the VA, or we call it VA meaning virtual assistant. Virtual meaning they're just from overseas, but then they don't just do general assisting work. I mean, we have people that do more technical work or all kinds of marketing and admin support. We pay them at a lower rate than what we charge the client, and that's how we make the money in between every single month on an ongoing basis. And so we become more like a outsourced HR department. So how do you start a VA recruitment company like this? So it all started with us just posting up jobs for different roles, and we would accumulate all these different candidates. So we had hundreds and thousands of candidates back in the days. And that's when we went out there and got clients who wanted staff. And whenever they asked for a particular role, we would already have candidates in our system to go for, which would speed up time. Whereas if you didn't have those candidates in the database yet, you're going to have to post a job and wait for them to apply, and that would take longer. But the advantage that I had was that because I was in the business for a few years and I hired people for my first business, I had a lot of people in the database that I could access to. So, pool of candidates. So what you need is a pool of candidate, which is free to do. There are so many hungry people out there, millions of people that are looking for jobs from the Philippines or around the world, looking to work from home. And so it's very easy to get people to apply for a job. And we use our own Woofle form with application questions. So then they apply it in a more consistent way rather than sending through a Word doc resume or PDF resume. It's too hard to go through, whereas we use like a one form that everyone fills out, so then we're able to scan through the requirements and the candidate's profile much easier. Okay, now it comes to how do you actually get these clients. So our niche was around marketing. So because of my first business, my agency's second business, where I was providing marketing services, I was able to sort of have that specialty in that area, and I niche in that area. So I recruited VAs that have that kind of skill set. But if you wanted to start a VA recruitment business, you could choose your own niche. Maybe you have been an accountant and you're in finance and you want to provide VA services that are like, or bookkeepers or accounting background. You can do that. Or maybe you're in engineering, you could have a VA recruitment business in engineering. But for my particular business, we provide like marketing, like web development, graphic design, social media type service. So it's important to choose a niche so that because you obviously can't recruit for all kinds of industry because it's too hard. Like if someone told me to find someone in engineering, I wouldn't know how good they are because I'm not able to really validate their skill set because that's not my specialty. And so, although we have clients in all kinds of industry, our niche is in marketing and support. So what do I actually do for clients? So when it comes to a VA recruitment company, what do we actually do? We do recruitment. And when it comes to recruitment, we're just going to do everything it takes to provide you the best 1 or 2 candidates to choose from. So clients want that because it saves them time, and they don't have the expertise to go out looking for those staff. And then we also help to onboard them. So at the end of the day, working with someone, whether it's local or overseas, you're working with a new person, and we're there to help you onboard and transition well together. Obviously, there is an extra challenge when it comes to working with someone online, because there's more high chance of communication issues, or if you don't know how to use the right tools and software, you won't be able to work effectively together. So this is where our service comes in, and we help them. We always provide that customer support and guidance around that. And then we also provide a lot of retention activities. So our goal as a company is to make sure the VAs stay long with the client. So the client doesn't also have to worry about keeping the VAs engaged. It is our service that's included in that. So why I love this business is that once you find the best person for the client works directly with the VA, and it's an ongoing recurring income. What's beautiful about it, it's like you're matchmaking, 2 lovers, like one person needs this person to help them with their business, and that person needs a job together, and they make such a great companionship, and it's so beautiful to see their love blossom. For every job that gets created from places like the Philippines, it's one family fed, because people in developing countries have limited opportunities. So what I love about a VA business is that you're actually making a difference in countries like the Philippines, in developing countries where, like I said, jobs are limited, infrastructure is bad, it's hard to get to work. And so my job is just so much more fulfilling, knowing that I'm helping to reduce poverty in these countries. Now, I know the passive income and the recurring part is actually very attractive, but I know you're probably wondering, how do I actually find these VAs? How do I actually build up this database? It's going to take me time. So let me share with you another secret. So we actually have an affiliate program. I was going to say affiliate marketing, but yeah, affiliate program. What it is we're allowing you to take advantage of our already existing model and service and be able to earn money with us. So instead of spending years like us building up the systems and process and the database of candidates and having to recruit, helping the clients work together, what if you didn't have to do any of that? All you need to do is find clients who need VAs to help them with their marketing and back-end support. And we do all the work for you, and you get to make a recurring passive income. Now, if you're interested in that little secret that I have for you, we are looking for affiliate partners. If you're interested, there's a form in the description below where you can fill it out, and we'll get in contact and see if we're a match in terms of, because even though we're looking for affiliate partners, it's still like a partner. I want to feel like I like you and you like me in order for us to work well together.